They will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow ladies. Blue down. Blue down.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
26 yards. And their first down, Chiefs.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Williams. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
Brings up second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on second and 8. Mahomes. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
You ain't going nowhere.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Bashad Breeland, the one that got him down.
4 yards on the pickup.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give them the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there?
Yeah,
because
possibly.
I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, Tuesday. Hey, Strickland. 56. Check 56. Hey, wahoo. 25 tonight.
Here we go on fourth down with Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Going for it all. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1.
Come on, QB, come on.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
It's a gain of 2. And that's
Freeman again, a first down carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ito Smith, his first carry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Smith running right, and they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A 3-yard loss, 4th down now. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 50. Hey, Orbit. Let's go. Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go.
4th down. Here's Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jerseys we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Caught here by Bell. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Mahomes has got it to Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll roll him out right. They're going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hey, 57. Quit talking about it and bring it. 61. Matchbox, right. 45,
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7 and a 1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Mahomes now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. After the interception, here's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. His throw incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. He's got a first down and more past the 30. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
A very solid gain of 27. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that. We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. It's Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the run, watch the run. 53's the mic.
Hey, high 7. Wait.
Check. Check.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they have pressure coming, and they got him once again. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Ryan to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the first. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Let's get it.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Yeah, you don't want none. Mike's 54, Mike's 55.
Ryan. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 51 yards. So the first connection there, Ryan to Jones, and certainly a big reason they're losing on the scoreboard.
As they go as a connection, it's Pierce, so goes the team. And they need to be on the same page, in sync. And they really wish it could have been earlier in the game. Now they've got some ground to make up.
20. Check. Hey, box truck.
Throwing on second down, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. On third down, Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Adrian Claiborne. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run it with Williams. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
15.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 62 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Back now in Atlanta. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that? And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Watch the slack. Mike 54.
Ryan. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 27 yards there, a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
54, Mike, 54, Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
39.
At the 47-yard.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan, he's going to air one out. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 42 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. Oh no, he lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it, they do. And they had it there so close. Close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making a play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
On the stop there defensively, Tyler Davison. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
First down, Kansas City.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw is Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Colquitt on the kick as he sends it away. It's taken to the 26. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Back to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
20, go.
Now Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They come up in a two tight end look here. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal.
53, Mike.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On the toss, here's Williams. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tack McKinley in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.